Alright, we got a 91 E4od behind a 7.3 IDI diesel. And what we got going on is this solenoid here is burnt up. You can see the heat, and it kept blowing the relay for the transmission control module. So what we're going to try to do here is, I already started, you can desolder these pins here. After you take out the two screws here, you can put a soldering iron against this, get it hot, take like an O-ring pick and just lift up on it a little bit. It'll drop down. As you can see here, I kind of got it lifted and she's loose in there now, but in order to get it out, I will have to desolder all these to lift the whole unit up. And what we're going to try here is to throw a new solenoid in it out of another pack I have, but the other packs I have are for 4R100s, and the pack itself is not interchangeable because they don't have these little diodes in them. So we're going to give her a go and see what happens. Alright, we're desoldering these. Oh, a little blurry there. But you just gotta take your iron there, get that hot, and you can just pick them right up with an O-ring pick. You see that there? And I got two off so far. And you just go around and do that to them all. Alright, just got them all desoldered. Didn't take too long. Should be able to lift it right off now. So it lifted right out, just like butter. For most part, had to wiggle a little bit around the EPC solenoid, but that came out. And now, since we already desoldered this just comes right out. And we're gonna try to swap this with one out of a 4R100. May or may not work, but we'll find out. Alright, we're going to check here, seeing as how it's so burnt right in here, to make sure that part of this little board ain't fried. I'm thinking it's just heat because the solenoid was junk and it was drawing too much. But we'll check her out here. We're beeping. Going down. Should go down probably about to 0 ohms. This meter ain't the best, but I'd say that path is good. Yeah, it'll go down to 0. Then we can check to make sure our other one's good. That one should be linked up with just about every other one. These share one. Yep. So that side isn't burnt out. So we know the board's good. So we're going to try soldering that other one in there and see what happens. So here's the one out of our 4R100. These just pop right off. And all we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing. We're going to desolder these. And probably have to do them too to wiggle it out. Pull that one out. And we'll solder it into that one right over there. Come on, Mr. Soldering Iron. There we go. Start. There's one. Here's two. Now, just have to take out the torque screw right here, and there's another one right here. take them screws out. That'll let the steel plate come loose and try to wiggle them out of there. You see you're starting to separate. There we go. Yep, now it's starting to go. You can see the solenoids want to lift right on out with it. We still have this solder on this end holding us down, but I don't know, maybe we get lucky and be able to wiggle that out, but no, there's no chance. I'll have to desolder this, pull that whole board just like the other one, and get that out of there. Okay, got her all the solder melted out. Sometimes to get this to lift out, you got to get a screwdriver in here and leverage this one. This one was much more stuck than the last one, but once you get it, it just lifts right on out like that. And then the one solenoid we want is just sitting there. It's a little different than the other one. I can see that right away. I'll grab it and we'll side by side. This one is open in that spot where this one's all sealed up with a little cap. Whether that makes a difference or not, I don't know. So, but what the heck, we're already this far into it. So, see what happens. And then all you gotta do is push this down and solder them back on. Goes quite simple. I already have it done. I just pushed it right back in. You want to push on this steel plate here because it has tabs to push on the solenoids. You don't want to push on up here because it'll put pressure on the terminals and probably not that good for them. But if you push on the steel plate, it pushes them solenoids right in there nice and smooth. And to solder these back on, we're just going to try to use the soldering iron to melt the solder and push them right back over their little terminals. Probably a little easier said than done. Yep, a little easier said than done. These ones we don't quite have as much maneuverability. There we go. Get nice and warm and sit for a second. Should be enough solder left on there that we don't have to add any more. I didn't on the last one. Just heated them on and pressed them on like that. We'll check it here. Oh yeah, she's on there. I suspect the rest will all be about the same. All soldered up. Had to add a little extra solder. It's all attached. Now we'll go try it in the truck.